guys, Mike Mackerlane with another episode of Workout 101 on workouttrainer.com. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about an incline dumbbell curl. Okay? Why do we do it? How to do it? And what are the benefits of doing it? Alright? First of all, different arm positions can have a key role in determining which head of the biceps that you're hitting. Now remember, the biceps have two different heads. They have a long head, they also have a short head. Now the long head and the short head are responsible aesthetically for different things. And what do I mean by that? The long head of the bicep is actually responsible for more peak into the bicep. Now, genetics are a key factor because this bicep tendon that connects down to the elbow, that you either have a long bicep tendon or a short one. If you have a long one, you have a better chance at having a higher peak just because that tendon is longer and the belly of the muscle is shorter, which causes it more of a round ball. If you have a short tendon, that bicep muscle is actually a little bit longer, so it can be harder for you guys to get peak if you have a short head. But you can overcome some of those little aesthetic differences that each one of us have based on our genetics by understanding how to train certain things that can help target or at least make you exceed your potential or actually reach your potential the best you possibly can. So when we're talking about how are some of the ways to build peak in the biceps, well, what we want to do is we want to do exercises that emphasize the long head. One of those exercises is get on an incline bench, take a pair of dumbbells, lean back, place your head against the bench. Do not lift your head up, okay? Anytime you guys are lifting, it's always important. Just always try and remember this. Keep your head neutral. What that means is don't put your head down, don't put your head back. Keep your head relatively neutral. In this instance, my spine is lying against the back of the incline here, so guess what? My head, it's very easy for me to find neutral. I just place my head against the bench and I'm pretty much neutral. From here, just go ahead and allow allow the dumbbells just to hang just like this. And what you want to do, you can do both arms. Okay, both arms is definitely harder. So in this instance, what I want to do is I just want to alternate the arms back and forth, coming up, curling upwards, back and forth, just like this, okay? Now, one of the things about this particular exercise is because the arms, as they hang behind you, what that does is it puts a stretch onto the actual bicep, which places more of an emphasis on that long head, okay? And as I come up, what I want to do, if you look at me from the side a little bit, I want my arm to be vertical, all right? I'm working against gravity. So if I had a cable, it would be completely different, or a band. I could stand in an erect position and now the resistance is at an angle. That's the benefit of cables and bands. But I'm not working with cables and bands, I'm working with free weight. Free weight has a directional load, line of resistance of straight down. So in this instance, working with the dumbbell. So I gotta have my arm, it's now the resistance is behind the center line of my body, and I'm keeping the upper part of my arm straight. I don't want to pull up like this. I don't want to do like a front raise and then curl, okay? I want to curl at the point the resistance begins to be placed onto the muscle, which is at the start. So I want to curl upward, up here, and then back down. It's okay if my arm rises a little bit. What we don't want to do is we don't want to do this. We don't want to bring our arm up and then curl, because what happens is now there's no load to the bicep. We're just letting the dumbbell fall against our shoulder and then come back down. So it's important to try and keep this upper arm here, the humerus, as still as we can, all right? So as we come up, we want to curl up, full contraction, come down, all the way down eccentrically, come up, squeeze, okay? Some guys actually will do they'll turn it. I don't recommend turning it. The only reason why is because that could simulate more of a hammer curl in the first phase of the movement. Remember, the hammer curl, as you turn it, coming up like this, that's not bicep. That's brachialis and brachioradialis. If you keep your palm out, that's more bicep, okay? If you turn it, you can get into the habit of coming up. That's more of a hammer curl, and then turning at the last instant. That's not placing all the load onto the biceps head. So my recommendation is, and what's funny is I actually strained my brachialis, so I can feel that, just the difference of doing that. That actually hurts me versus this, and so that, you can easily tell which part of the arm you're working. Biceps, okay? Long head. Sit back, arms back, nice and straight, abs tight. Curl up, back down, nice and slow. Extend the arm. Same on the other side. Back and forth. You guys try this exercise. You're going to start over the course of time in doing programs. A program that utilizes this exercise specifically. About a couple weeks will go by, 3-4 weeks, you'll start noticing that your arms, especially in the biceps, are going to get a little bit bigger, going to get a little bit more peak to them, which is what you guys want. I use this exercise in many of my programs. It's a great exercise to throw in there. One of the ones that I'm doing right now is Jim Stepani's 6 weeks to sick arms. He uses this exercise in his program, and it's specifically in there for this reason I just went over, because it does help target the long head of the bicep, which is what you want. So if you guys have any questions about this particular exercise or anything else, be sure to ask me on the Workout Trainer Facebook page, or you can ask me right here on workouttrainer.com by clicking above on the community section, finding trainers, then finding myself, Mike McErlane. Hit me up there. Those questions go directly to my inbox, and then I will get back to you. So until next time, guys, take care.